Hello, I'm Dirk Schoenmaker, Professor of Banking and Finance in the Finance Department at Rotterdam School of Management. I'm happy to tell a bit more about the exciting Master's Program Finance and Investments. I'm responsible for Honours class and for the Sustainable Finance course in this program, and we are going to answer some questions.
Hello, my name is Ata. I'm a second-year bachelor student at RSM and I'm from Turkey.
Hi, I'm Yekaterina. I'm doing my Master in Finance Investments. I'm from Russia.
Oh, really nice. I'm very much interested in finance as well, so it's nice to talk to you today.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So I'll ask you some questions, but first I'll try to answer them myself. So going to the first one. Who is this master for? Okay, so in my idea, it's probably for people who want to specialize in it, specialize in finance and investments. So maybe they had like a broad bachelor degree and they really want to go into that, or they had something not very much related to that, but they really want to have a career in that. So that's my perspective.
Yeah, you're correct. But actually I had my bachelor's in finance also.
Nice.
And I want to start my career in finance. That's why I do this master.
Oh, okay. And also probably for people who want to go in the academic direction in the future as well, right? In terms of finance.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. That's also a step. Okay.
They've nailed the question. Indeed, the program is meant for students who have an interest in finance and investments. Most people go into finance for the private sector, and that can be financial institutions, can be corporates. And some of them will pursue an academic career by going on with a PhD after the master's.
Then I'm moving on to the next one. Let's go. It's a bit challenging for me, but still. Yeah. What is the teaching format? Okay, so as a bachelor student at RSM, I'm just predicting that it's not very different. So I would assume there are a lot of group assignments there and like a lot of technology involved in things and a lot of practice and theory balanced for you. I don't know if it's true.
Well, Erasmus University is still a research university, so we focus on research a lot. Yeah. I would say it's 70% research and 30% practical.
Oh, okay. And do you have any group assignments?
Yes, of course. Basically every course has them.
Every course, okay. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's a good balance, 70% research and 30% practice. And let's face it, it is important to start with a good theory, when you're doing a master's, and then start to apply it. And the nice thing at RSM is that we have strong research faculty who can bring out the theory very well. And then, of course, in group assignments, we are going to practice with it because that's also enjoyable. And my students always tell me they learn most from the assignments.
Next question.
Yeah.
Let's go. Can I combine work with this program? Okay, so I'm assuming that the workload is also around 40 hours per week.
Yeah, it's a full-time program.
It's a full-time program. So if you are really managing your time, you can maybe combine it with a part-time thing. But I don't think it's very possible to combine it with a full-time work, right?
No, I don't think full-time is possible. Yeah, but probably 12 to 16 hours. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Yes, indeed. The master program is really full-time. It is really the 40 hours, and if you want to get more about it, even more. So you can have a small side job, 1 to maximum 2 days. Anything more, you will fail your masters. I've seen several students trying it in the past, and I always feel extremely sorry that they fail. And you can work your life after your masters. So now first concentrating on study and then the work.
All right, next one. What are the career prospects? Okay. So in my opinion, there are a lot of options probably, but you can go into banking, or you can go into some companies in like investment departments or like finance departments. So probably a wide array of options there, right?
Yeah, a huge one. I'm struggling with it myself, actually.
Really?
Yeah. but finance is still management, so you can go into consulting also. Of course, a lot of finance options. Yeah, that's pretty difficult to choose.
Yeah, do you have a preference by now?
I'm definitely not going to investment banking.
Okay,
60 hours to 80 hours a work week.
Yeah,
that's not for me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yes, the career prospects are very good for finance and investment students. Banking, asset management. Nowadays, a lot go to pension funds, as mentioned, consulting, and of course, the corporates. And I would also like to add that quite a few go to the public sector. I myself studied finance many years back. I ended up at the central banks and at the Ministry of Finance, so I would also recommend these public jobs at ministries or at supervisor central banks. So you have really a broad range where you can work after. It is really follow your interest and your skills.
All right, let's continue. Yeah, okay, it's the most challenging one. Yeah, what makes this master at RSM unique? Good question. Especially for me because I'm not a part of it, so it's a very difficult question. So I'll just leave it to you actually because I have no idea.
It is. I don't think it's that unique compared to other finance masters, but yeah, it's pretty special if you're going into finance. That's something that you want to choose.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it is a solid finance and investment program, and there are more around the globe of finance and investment. I would like to add one point where we are unique is that we stress the societal role of finance, because finance is in the end about allocation resources to companies where it is most needed, and the responsibility which comes with that. That's what we are stressing in our program as well, in addition to the numbers.
Okay, a long question is coming. How does this program contribute to creating positive change? Okay, so maybe there are some sustainable finance practices that you're going through in the program, but I don't think it's like the main purpose. So I also want to ask it to you.
Well, we're talking a lot about sustainable investment, actually. There's also a special course that you can take an elective in sustainable investments. And we talk a lot about creating positive change through finance.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice.
Yes, a force for positive change is the mission of the Rotterdam School of Management. And indeed, with investments, we have impact investing, sustainable investments is discussed a lot. We have an elective on sustainable finance. I'm teaching that. And even more so, many students nowadays choose their thesis topic on sustainability. Sustainable corporate finance, sustainable investments. There are many different topics within sustainable finance where you can choose your thesis. So I would say you can do as much as you want on the topic in your masters.
More questions?
I have more questions, yeah. Let's go with the first one. Pretty long question. Oops. Yeah, okay. How does this mastery compare to RSM's accounting and financial management program? A very difficult question for me, but I just think that the accounting and financial management one may be more focused on bookkeeping, but you're more focused on investment. I don't know.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And I actually got asked this question a lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and basically, if you're interested in finance and investments, join our program. But if you're interested in accounting, this program contains so much more accounting issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Indeed, it is an often asked question, the difference between finance and investments and accounting and finance. We're even sitting on the same corridor in the RSM building. And I think it's fair to say that in accounting and finance, you concentrate more on management accounting, that are the internal accounts of a company, and financial reporting, which are the external accounts of a company. And in finance, we more look at like investment banking issues, private equity, stock markets, and investment decision making, so how to make a net present value. We do some things, there are some similar topics, for example, how to value a company valuation, that's a big thing in finance. And then in accounting and finance, you will get the course company valuation, but you will use more the internal management and financial information from the company. And in finance and investments, we will use more the information from the stock market. So what is the stock price telling you about the valuation of the company? So we are more complementary.
Okay, next question. Does the master prepare us for the CFA exam? So I have no idea about this question. This is for you.
So you usually take this exam, if I understand correctly, when you go into asset management. And depending on which electives you choose, you can actually very well prepare for the first level. It is around 70% based on the content of the exam. And also there are scholarship opportunities for this exam. So finance investments is a pretty good choice if you're planning on taking the exam.
The CFA exam is the standard in the industry. So many students, many finance and investment students take that exam. And indeed, with about 70% is already covered in the course, in the master program, and then you have to do a little bit of additional study. So it is good, it's very well aligned, and we encourage students to take the CFA exam if they want to do so.
Then the last question, a long one again. Let's see what it is. Okay. Yeah. Will I get enough attention in a master that has about 300 students each year? I want to answer it as a student that's in a bachelor program that has around 500 students. So I would say probably yes, because most of the time you have teaching assistants or like small scale workshops that helps you get attention, but I'm not sure about the master's program.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of attention you're looking for. Yeah. I don't think that you would be able to spend hours and hours with a professor talking about your own issues, but in terms of for the quality of education, I'm pretty sure that you still get the high quality. There are smaller scale workshops, and the electives in the second semester, they're not intended for all 300 students.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there are a lot of electives, so there'll be less people in them.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Good to know. Yeah, thank you very much for your answers then. Yeah, this helps a lot. Yeah.
It was fun talking to you.
Yeah, same. Thank you.
I hope to have given you some useful information about our Master in Finance and Investments program, and that it helps to make your choice, because making a good choice, following a little bit your intuition, because you're probably exploring other programs as well, and really follow your intuition where you are happy. So I hope to see many of you next year in our program at RSM. Thank you.